frequencies, everyone. I am Black Fit Witch, and I'm going to talk to you all about spirit exchange that came to me in my dream. The message actually came to me back in 2017 when I decided to be very intentional about relationships, who I allow in my space around me, and I decided to be very, very intentional, extremely intentional, and even more so spiritually guided through who I exchange my breath with, my spirit with, and that's in the form of kissing. So a lot of people don't think about this, and we're going to go into it. I'm going to talk more about the dream. A lot of people don't think about it. Sometimes people casually kiss people on the lips or with tongue, to show affection to someone you may be intimate with, or you may have some type of emotional connection to. You may be, just attract that magnetic attraction to somebody, that magnetism. But you have to be very, very careful what that magnetism is that's in you and in that other person that's bringing you all together. For me it was 2017 because I told someone, I was like, because he was like, I'm gonna give you a kiss. I was like, I don't just casually kiss because I'm exchanging spirit with you. And that's not something that I do. And I know it may sound a little weird, and this is what I told him. I'm like, it may sound weird to you, but I just don't do that. My spirit and exchanging spirit with you, that's ceremony. That's a sacred ceremony that I'm exchanging information. We're exchanging information from your spirit of what you've cultivated here in this reality, in other dimensions, in the dream state, of dealing with other people, going to work, and your family, and how you grew up, along with mine. And when we exchange that breath, that spirit of everything we've cultivated, now I'm taking on different parts of you as well as me. We've exchanged spirit. Even if it's just for a moment, there has been this, because your mouth is open. You're breathing. That breath is going out. And then you're also, that's air. And then water, because you're exchanging saliva. It's an entire ritual. Then your heart may start to beat fast, or you may start feeling emotion. That's that fire. All right. And then you're connecting. You may be hugging or holding that person. That's earth. So you're using all of the elements that we use, here in this realm, in this dimension, to bring forth things, to elevate ourselves. We use it in rituals. So when you're doing it, be more conscious and more aware. And I don't think a lot of people are. So going into the dream, which brought more awareness to this, is a bit weird. So in the dream, I found myself going to a friend's house. It's like she had invited me over. I had already been to her cousin's house, and it was just her cousin and I, and we had been watching TV and talking, and then I came over to her house. Initially, it was just my friend and I. We were just talking. She was there. We was hanging out. And then I went to the restroom. When I went to the restroom, when I came out of the restroom, it was a group of people. It was like it was a party going on. I was like, she didn't tell me people was coming over here. Like, I wasn't prepared for this. So I'm sitting there at this table. It's a guy on my right side. It was another lady. It was a lady across and another table. It was like they were playing cards and talking, and the guy next to me was trying to talk to the lady all the way over and get with her. And then another guy was at the table. He was trying to get with her. And, okay, sorry about that. But anyway, it was the guy next to me and the other guy. They was trying to get with this other lady, and it was just weird. And I got up, and another lady got up, and was like, "We're leaving." So when I get up to leave, it was like I go outside to where the garage is to get in my car. But I remember I actually rode on this little scooter, this little electric scooter. So I had on a pink dress. I remember, never forget. And I don't know why. I'm like, why would I wear a dress on a scooter? I was thinking that in the dream. I was like, I'm trying to fold the dress to not, fly everywhere with the wind while I'm riding the scooter. So I get on the scooter, I'm driving. As I'm driving on the scooter, then these men start coming out, trying to get my attention. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then one of the guys, I know. I'm like, okay, I stopped, talked to him for a little bit. His locks look a little different than it did here in this dimension than it did there. But I knew his energy, it was him. I stopped, I spoke, I got back on my scooter, and I kept going. Well, anyway, I get to this point of, and it was kind of like where she was set off, kind of like in a deep wooded, secluded area. So I'm going through all these curves and twists and turns and rocks and hills and things of that nature. And then I end up stopping and bumping into someone else. Now, I got off my scooter. I don't know why I connected with this guy, but I got off my scooter from, leaving her party, unexpected party that was, and I stop and I connect with him. And through our connection, we kiss. And so I actually could feel my breath going out into him. And I was like, wow, I felt an extreme attraction. I wanted to kiss him more. It was like I wasn't aroused. I didn't want anything sexual, but I still wanted the connection. I still wanted to kiss him and embrace him. And it was like he abruptly just let me go. He just was like pushed me off of him. And I'm looking like, what is going on? I'm like telling him to come back. I'm like, why? I know you felt this. But it's like as soon as he received my breath, he released me and he just knew it was too much. Then there was this other man. This is the plot twist, y'all. There was this other man that was running by. It's like he snatched this man, and then he grabbed on his neck. Now he turns into a vampire, sucks the blood out of this man, and leaves him there for dead. And I'm just like, so I'm sitting here, I'm like, I've been kissing and holding on to a vampire killer, man. And I'm like, no, that's not who he really is. I get back on my scooter and I leave. Now, there's more parts to the dream, but that is the major part of the dream. And it was another part of the dream where I exchanged spirit with someone else in order to help them. I did another kiss. Kisses was coming out all throughout the dream. The latter part of the dream, it was me, somebody else, it was three of us. And I kissed another person, and I kissed another person, and each time I could feel my spirit going out. But when I woke up, I was like, man, it was a lot of different spirit or, spirit going out or kisses in the dream. Now go back to the vampire though, because that's the one that really stuck out to me. Because I was like, what was that about him that threw me off the scooter, took me off course, made me stop, give him my attention, exchange spirit with him, only to find out that really he's a vampire killer, and he had to repel and leave me because he didn't want to hurt me because he knew who he was. That's some tea for that ass, right? It damn near, it does. I ain't gonna say damn near. It sounds like life. We'll be on our path, right? Going along our way, doing our thing, and skirt. We see something that just like, we like magnetically attracted to for whatever reason. We don't even know why. It's just, he smelled good today, girl. I don't know. He had the right conversation. I don't know. But we stop. We give this individual our attention. We kiss and exchange spirit with that person. Now, what was beautiful about this in the dream is that he recognized that he was not, or he could not penetrate my energy. I go back and I think about it. I was like, now why didn't he bite my neck? Why did he have to get somebody else's neck and bite their neck? He couldn't take it that far with me. And I sat there and I thought about it, I'm like, our energies matched for me even to stop and be attracted to him and him to I, and us to kiss and exchange spirit. But it was like once he received my spirit, he was like, this one I can't touch like that. Which also happens in this realm in reality too. When people see your light and feel your light, there may be something within you frequency, because we're all in this physical meat suit, that may look like them, feel like them, and we may have even got trapped into thinking we're of this world. We're really just these beings, but we're much higher than that. And once they realize who you really are, they like, this one can't be touched. I can't do this to this one. I can't do this to this one. Like, she ain't the one, or he ain't the one for me to mess with in this type of way. I'm gonna have to, let them go. Sometimes we've had relationships where people have been like, I can't be with you. And they can't even explain why. I just know I'm not right for you. I can't be with you. They have to let you go. You may have been in partnerships in business where it's like, it's just not matching up anymore because they had some type of lure scheming, things that they wanted to do that they knew would not be a match for you based on who you are. In our families, you'll have people that may have alternative motives, or whatever it is. They may have bad intentions, we'll say that. And they can't project that onto you based on who you are. So they may do it to somebody else in the family, or just quit coming around and calling. There's so many different things why people repel, and sometimes they don't know, and we may not always know, but spirit recognizes spirit. I will tell you that. We don't have to know in the physical form, but our spirit and their spirit recognizes spirit. And they'll be like, no, I'm gonna have to go hurt somebody else. I'm gonna have to be toxic with somebody else. I'm going to have to, be mean or evil to somebody else. I'm gonna have to steal from somebody else. I'm gonna have to go break in somebody else's car. I'm gonna have to go break in somebody else's home. They can't touch you. So you may be friends with somebody, and then you hear about, you be like, what she did, what to who? Like, no, I can't believe that. She never, we've been friends 20-something years, girl. You can't be touched. So, I just wanted to send that message out to know that we do exchange spirit when we are kissing. So be aware of that, of what you're letting in. And also know, based on the frequency that you hold, the energy, the light that you are, you cannot be touched. Keep that vibration high frequency.